Have you ever felt overwhelmed because life just isn't going your way? Maybe you're stressed about a job interview, worried about what other people think of you, or frustrated about things you simply can't fix. If that sounds familiar, then this video is for you. Today, we're talking about one of the most powerful and life-changing ideas from Stoicism, the dichotomy of control. Once you truly understand this concept, it can completely change how you deal with stress, anxiety, and frustration. So, let's dive in. First, what is the dichotomy of control? In simple terms, it means there are two kinds of things in life. First, things you can control. Second, things you cannot control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus put it perfectly when he said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us." Sounds simple, right? But think about how often we get upset about things that are completely outside our control. Let's break this down even further. What kinds of things can you control? You can control your thoughts. You can control your actions. You can control your reactions and decisions. Basically, you can control what you do and how you respond to life's events. What can't you control? You can't control other people's opinions. You can't control what happens in the economy. You can't control the weather, your past, or even whether you'll get that job you applied for. Yet, we spend so much energy worrying about all of those things. And that's what the Stoics wanted us to stop doing. Instead, they teach us to focus only on what's in our hands and to accept the rest calmly. Here's an example. Imagine you're waiting to hear back about a job. You've done the interview. Now you're sitting there checking your email every 5 minutes, feeling anxious. But ask yourself, is this in my control? No, you already did everything you could. You prepared, you showed up, and you did your best. Whether they hire you or not is now out of your hands. So, instead of obsessing over it, a Stoic would say, focus on what you can do next. Maybe start applying for other jobs, or work on improving your skills. By focusing only on what you can control, you avoid unnecessary stress. Let's look at another example. Imagine you're stuck in traffic and you're late for a meeting. You start yelling at the cars in front of you, honking the horn, and getting really frustrated. But pause and think, is this in my control? No, you can't control the traffic. But what can you control? You can control how you react. You can choose to take deep breaths, stay calm, and maybe use the time to listen to an audiobook or a podcast. Now let me be clear. Stoicism doesn't mean you shouldn't care about anything. It means caring about the right things, the things you can influence. Imagine trying to sail a boat. You can't control the wind or the waves, but you can adjust your sails and steer the boat. Stoicism is about steering your own boat, no matter how rough the seas get. So, how do you apply this idea to your daily life? Here are 3 simple steps. First, when you feel stressed or anxious, pause and ask yourself, is this something I can control? If yes, focus on what actions you can take. If no, practice letting it go. Second, remind yourself daily of what's within your power. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius used to write in their journals every day to remind themselves of this. You can do the same. Each morning or evening, write down, what do I control? What don't I control? Third, practice shifting your focus. When you catch yourself worrying about something you can't control, gently bring your attention back to what you can do right now. For example, if you're worried about an upcoming test, focus on studying, not on what grade you'll get. Or if you're worried about a friend's opinion, focus on being kind and honest, not on forcing them to like you. The more you practice this, the better you'll get at it. And here's the secret. When you stop wasting energy on things you can't control, you free up that energy to improve the things you can. You become calmer, stronger, and more effective. So, to sum it all up, some things are within your control. Some things are not. Focus on your actions, your thoughts, and your choices. Let go of the rest. If you live by this one idea, you'll experience less stress, less frustration, and more peace. And that's why the dichotomy of control is one of the most powerful lessons Stoicism has to offer. So, what's one thing in your life right now that's causing you stress? And is it really something you can control? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next video, where we'll explore how to deal with negative emotions the Stoic way. Thanks for listening, and remember, focus on what you can control, let go of what you can't, and live with calm and purpose. See you next time.